Hey everyone, Tommy Temper here. We're coming to you live from Athabasca. No, not yeah, no. Well, some of it is called Athabasca here, but it's Columbia Ice Fields. I'm not sure what part of it is Athabasca. I know I saw that name there.
That was on the sign.
Yeah, but there was something on the sign there about Athabasca. Hey, this is a professional broadcast here, coming to you live from the Columbia Ice Fields. Now, way up high on the mountain, I'll just point over here. This is the ice fields, but right here is a bunch of rock because we're parked really close here, as far as you can go, and you can see people walking up here. I don't know if you can see that. Let me beam it over there.
Oh yeah.
But there's a little path, and people are walking up here. But up over this peak right here is where the actual ice field is, over in that area there. But where we're sitting here, we're in the parking lot. Okay, so whatever. Not the best view of anything here, other than a bunch of rock. Kimberly, welcome to the Rocky Mountains. Here, we're at the Rocky Mountains, and we were last night. We were in a area where there was no cell coverage whatsoever. We were camping in a campground, like a what we called a rustic type campground. That didn't have any internet or anything like that. Sorry about the stuff at the bottom of the screen there. But yeah, this is where we're at here. Actually, let me just grab my camera right here. Hang on. Right out of this thing here. Oops. And
The chipmunk's gone.
we'll give you a better shot here. Okay, over here is the base camp. The base camp. Let me go outside here. Hang on. Give you a better shot of what's going on around here. Warning, warning, warning. Okay, so we've got the base camp over here, like a little sheltered area, and it does get very cold in here. Right now, the sun is up. There's the sun right there, over there in the eastern part of the sky. And you've got these mountains in here. And up in here, these are, that's ice fields up in this whole area in here. Now, there's a bus. There's a bus that you can take from that chalet there, one of those giant ice field buses. And the bus takes you way up here, way up here, way up here, all the way up there, up in there, over that hill, and that hill is where the ice fields are. But you can't see it from where we're parked right here, and we're in our little camper van here, the Tommy Temper Mobile Studio here, and Uncle John is in there with us. And the ice fields are actually melting. And when they melt, the water from the ice fields comes down here. And on this road, if you look that way, the ice fields were actually in, the 1800s. The ice fields were actually all the way down over there. Okay. And they have melted. Every year they melt. It's melting every year because of global warming. So global warming has been happening since the 1800s. Okay. This was all covered with ice right where we are right here. And people are actually walking. You can see these people right here. They're going to be walking and walking up this hill up in here. And then right over that hill is where the ice fields are. But not where we are. And again, up in here, you can see on the top of this mountain up here, way at the top, you can see a thick layer of ice right up there. That's not snow, but there is snow, but there's a thick layer of ice in there. It's funny, but down below here, there's a bunch of red stuff. Looks like red plants and stuff growing there. And you can see the different layers of rock that are exposed here. This was all covered with ice. Right where I'm standing here was ice, probably in about 1950 or something. This was all covered with ice, this whole area here. Because as we came up this road here, there's little signposts there that say, 1900, 1905, 1920, 19, little signposts all the way up here. And the ice receded, came back from this area here. So this parking lot wouldn't have been here in 1905, for example, because this would have been completely covered with ice. But yeah, this is our mobile command center here, and this is a bad view of the Columbia ice fields. But Carlin, our son, he is taking that path up there. Oh, look at there's a little squirrel, little or chipmunk right there. What's that chipmunk doing there? He's like running around there, eh? I don't know if you can see that chipmunk. He's got stripes on him there, but he's probably looking for some food or something. Some campers left around here. Let me go back in here. And we got Uncle John in the van here. Uncle John, say hi to
Hi, Uncle John.
to everybody on the broadcast here. We've been traveling with Uncle John, doing the Tommy Temper show. If you saw us there yesterday, we were doing our thing.
While we were still visible.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, what was that in there? I saw that. Leo saying, taking a little break. Nice to see you. Nice and cool. Supposed to be 117 today. Here in the desert. Oh, 117 degrees. Oh, wow. Yeah, well, here, this is pretty cold because we're up at the, outside here. It was chilly. It's what it was about
7 degrees.
7 degrees or something Celsius out here right now.
Oh, no,
Because we're at the ice level here, like, in fact, I have been to this location where there's been like snow on the ground here, whatever, and you're walking up the hill, going up to the ice fields, and it's all kind of snowy here and really windy, and you better have a winter coat up here doing your thing. Pretty crazy stuff up here, but pretty interesting. Very, as they say, very interesting, but not funny, as they say. As they say. Oops, hang on. Let me get on.
Screenshots.
Let me get on something else here. View, yeah. Nonetheless, yeah. You got a view on this thing here. What the hell's with this thing? We've got. It's like this thing that I'm hanging on to has the little bulb in the bottom of it here. It's not the best mount that I have here. We could be better with our mount that I have the camera on, because it has this little bulb right here. But anyways,
bolts would fix.
Yeah, exactly. But anyways, we're at a spot where the chalet that I showed you behind us, that's where we're getting Wi-Fi from, or whatever cell. There might be a cell tower or cell signal or something at that location. And you can see people come from all over the world here. And they got hiking boots and all kind of stuff on, and they come here for this. This is like a wonder of the world type attraction down here, the Columbia ice fields. And we're here very early in the morning, but this whole lot that we're in here it gets completely filled up, by noonish and into the afternoon. But oh, there's actually a sign over there too that guy took a picture of there. And actually, I should go over there and show you that sign. I'll go over there, see what the hell's with that sign. Maybe get some people on my broadcast here. I don't know what's going on there, but we'll see what's going on here. I don't know. Hang on, let me just check my camera for. Are we wide angle or what are we here? Oh well, I'll go with this shot here. It's looking pretty good. Oh, look at this is a whole setup here. Oh, this is Ice Walks. Well, he's got his setup there. Hey, how's it going? Little advertising for icewalks.com. Check him out online. 42 years straight. 42 years he's been doing it here. He's got the thing completely full of hiking boots and things like that, hiking sticks, things that you need to go on the what they call the ice walk. So you come on down here or you sign up with these guys, and then you've got the boots and stuff like that. We've got some people here that are raring to climb up the hill, then risk their life on the hill. Don't fall into a crevasse. It's called a crevasse. But here you can see when you get up that hill, where if you were to walk up that hill, this is what it actually looks like here. Here's the path up there. And then right in here is the a whole big area that's completely filled with ice up in here. And oh, that's where the Athabasca is called here. Right now, I am standing on the, get that finger there, the toe of the Athabasca Glacier. That's where we are right now. And there's a little walking map and stuff here. Whatever. You are here. I am right here right now. Attention, attention. You are responsible for your own safety. Choose trails that are within your ability. And in French, the same thing there. Hey, how's it going?
Great. How about with you?
Good, good. I can't walk up there, but we're going to video what we can.
Here you go.
Right on. Have fun. Take pictures. There's Chippy there. Chippy the chipmunk. Over right on this rock right here. Hey, Chippy. What are you doing running around there? Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Whee! Let's check out the river here. Hey, Chippy. How you doing? Here's Chippy on the rock. Hi, Chippy. What you doing over there? You want a peanut? You probably want a peanut or something, right? Some kind of a peanut. Hang on, let's see if I... There's me. Ma. There's Chippy right there. Out here at the mountain at on the glacier. Chippy lives on the glacier. And he's waiting for a human to give him a peanut or something like that. I don't know what's going on here, but yeah, he's over here chipping away here. Make some noise, Chippy. We want to hear you. Hey, Chippy, make some noise. Oh, is that nice, little Chippy? Over here on the glacier. I wonder how that thing tastes. Yeah, I don't know. He's pretty small. You wouldn't get much meat off of Chippy there because he's quite small. But he does have like stripes on him there. I could see like a black stripe and whatever. Okay, now we're zoomed in here so we can zoom into the mountain. Okay, this is all glacier right in here. Coming down that part of the mountain right there. Okay. And you can see up on the top there's more glaciers up in there. And it's hard to see because it's kind of smoky today. Today's a smoky day. But the glacier actually looks blue because it's like blue ice. It's not just snow, but it's blue ice. And, of course, you get a bunch of dirt and stuff like that on top of it. So that's why it kind of looks dirty up in there. And then over on this side here, you've got way high up there some glacier activity up in that area there too. But it's a pretty tough walk here, and I'm not going to walk all the way up there because it's like too hard to walk up there. But you can see the path going all the way up there, and once you get to the top of that hill, then you get to see that whole glacier. And over on this side, you can see the parking lot and the chalet. There's the chalet way over there. That area there. Let's go show you this map here again. Okay, again, if I was to walk at the top of that thing, this here is the glacier, this whole area in here. And I have actually taken that tour with that big bus on there, but the thing is expensive. It's like $150 a person and $85 for a child to take the bus up to the glacier, when you can actually walk right up to the edge of the glacier right here. And you can see people walking that path. Some people coming back, some people going up there. So yeah, pretty exciting stuff. So Yeah, well, you're watching the Tommy Temper show, coming to you live from the Columbia ice fields in Alberta. This is where it's all at down here. Let's talk to Ice Walks dude over here. Maybe get some idea of what it's all about here and what happens when you come on down here, because he seemed to be wanting to talk to us here. We'll get him on the video here.
Yeah, there's no. Yeah, you just looked online, right? An agency. What was it called?
It's
Hey, come on in the video if you wouldn't mind.
No, actually, what's the video
You're okay?
for? What is it?
Oh, I'm live on the internet here right now.
Oh, okay.
Tommy Temper Show. I'm a podcaster out of Edmonton.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I come out to the mountain, do stuff like that. But we've got an audience here live here right now broadcasting. You're okay though? No?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, we got our friend here. What's your first name?
Larry.
Larry. Hey, you're with icewalks.com. Tell us a little bit about what happens here, what you do down here.
So IceWalks has been operating for over 40 years in the Athabasca Glacier, and we provide an interpretive guided experience, either 3 hours or a 6-hour walk, where we take folks on the glacier, kids, grandmas, anybody who has moderate walking and hiking ability, and we talk about the glacial recession, the history of the Athabasca Glacier, how glaciers form, and show people some incredible sights and incredible beauty on the Athabasca Glacier in one of the most beautiful national parks in the world.
What's the idea of how people can get a hold of you and find out more about this?
Icewalks.com is our website, and all the information on there about in terms of gear we provide versus gear that you may need to bring is all on there. You can definitely contact our office through the website or by phone, and we're a small sole proprietor, family-owned business that, as I say, has been operating for over 40 years. All our guides are certified by the Association of Canadian Mountain Guides, and we're the premier interpretive experience.
Tell us about the equipment. What kind of equipment do you supply to people that come down here?
The main piece of equipment that's required for true safety on the ice is micro spikes. So we provide everyone with spikes that are essentially
let's see what they look like here.
good for any size of shoes. We have different sizes right up from kids. My son did it when he was 7 years old, so I know it's possible for youngins to do it as well. Spikes are the main thing. Gloves are another critical thing because the surface of the ice is quite rough. So if you were to trip and slip, you could cut your hand. So those are the two main things we make sure everyone has. But if you show up in sandals and shorts, we can kit you out with rain pants, rain jackets, hats, gloves, all the good get along.
Right on.
And we provided excellent.
Okay, and I see in your trailer here, you've got on this side, you've got different kind of boots. You've got hiking sticks.
Yeah, exactly. If folks need this stuff, sticks are not mandatory, but if folks would like a hiking pole, and generally speaking, these days, folks show up with awesome shoes, and really on a dry day, any kind of runners and comfortable shoes will do. But if for any reason you'd like to take a pair of our boots, we certainly have a wide.
So you guys actually equip people here at what's known as the toe of the glacier, and then
our public groups actually meet up at the Columbia Icefield Center.
Okay.
Because of parking issues, we work with Parks Canada to mitigate those. So our tour groups meet us down here at the toe, but our public groups actually, or our regular tours that are offered at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and our long walk is also at 10 o'clock, a 6-hour walk. They all meet at the top parking lot over by the Icefield Center. Just as you drive in on the left will be a large black trailer with even more gear.
Okay, right on. Okay, well, thanks a lot. Very informative. Thanks a lot. Without, I just popped in here and said, hey, give us a little, heads up on what's going on here. Icewalks.com here at the Columbia Ice Fields, right in the middle, right between Jasper and Banff.
Yeah, Jasper and Lake Louise. Midway
Lake
between
Louise.
Jasper and Lake Louise. You got
Okay,
it.
gotcha. Okay, thanks a lot for that information. Appreciate it. Okay. Okay, looking good. So that's a little bit of an information session there on what's happening down here and what you can do when you come down here. Icewalks.com. And it's beautiful down here. As you can see, this is like people come from all over the world down here to see this whole thing. Even here behind me, this valley in here. And we're going to be heading up this valley here towards Jasper when we leave this area. But of course, we're going to lose cell reception. We're going to lose reception, so we won't be able to be with you live. So this is a real short live broadcast from the Columbia ice fields here. And yeah, kind of glad that they had some kind of cell service here and we were able to show you what's going on here. Behind me is where the ice fields are located. It's a little bit smoky down here. I don't know. It's coming. Must be some forest fires burning, and we don't. I'd have to look at Alberta forest fires, or maybe there's fires burning in British Columbia as well. But from where we're at here, there's definitely smoke in the air, and things are happening. As you can see, he's got a bunch of people over at his trailer there, getting geared up to do some walking on the actual ice. Most people, when they come down here, they're just going to walk on the gravel. There's a path in here behind me, and they walk up to the ice field. But part of the fun is actually walking on the ice fields, and that's what Ice Walks is all about. That's what he's doing. Okay, check. Okay, we lost our audio, so hang on. I'll be right back. Be right back. Okay, just hang on. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. We need to. I had a phone call come in there from up on top of the mountain, and number one son actually took that. He walked all the way up there, and he just was on FaceTime, and he did a video there, and we were watching his video, and he's actually walking on the glacier up on the top there. He took the walk all the way up there, and that's where he's at there. It's not a terribly hard hike in terms of the steep, but it's uneven terrain, as the man said. Probably not for older generations. Yeah, exactly. Well, you know, if you can walk and you're in good shape and whatever, you know. Myself, I could walk up there. I could walk up there, but you know, I've been up there probably about 5 or 6 times already, so I have a good idea of what it is. So I didn't really come here to walk there, but I wanted our kids to be able to go up there and experience what it's all about. So yeah, it's actually pretty fun to be out here and to see that. Oh, and yeah, the video that I just watched of him up on top there, he was actually standing right on the glacier. And these guys here with this ice walks, they've got boots and cleats and stuff like that, and they actually go for a hike on the glacier, and they probably go to where there's crevasses and stuff like that up there on the glacier. So yeah, pretty fun stuff up here at the fields. Here's the Columbia ice field, and we've got there's a wide angle out our window here, but we're low down here. We're low down here, so you can't see too much. You can see, oopsie daisy, you can see where the people are walking up the path there. It's kind of hard to see on this video here, but up in this area here, they're walking up to the ice fields, and we're down on the bottom here. And as we sit here, there's more and more people popping over to this location here to check out the ice fields here. But it's yeah, quite the place here. Pretty cool. Unc probably full of scratches and black eye after the trip getting there. May not be up for the walk. What about you, John? You gonna walk up there?
No,
No? What are you doing on your phone there?
I don't know. Scrolling.
Oh, because we finally have internet so you can scroll.
I don't know. Just testing to see if it works. It's slow.
Slow. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know what the signal is like on this or what the
The
quality.
signal is strong, but the it's slow.
Slow internet here apparently. Oops. Yeah, we're down at the Columbia ice fields. It's a very famous um ice field. What do you call this? Ice field, but it's a
Glacier.
glacier. Yeah. Yeah.
It's one of the still remaining
Yeah.
glaciers.
But the glacier is like over this little hill here, over this hill. So we can't really show you the glacier right from where we're sitting because we're what's called at the toe of the glacier, which is the very start, or no, was we the start or the end? Edge of the glacier, the lower edge of the glacier. And the upper edge of the glacier, you can actually see up here. There's a wee little bit right in there where you can see the upper edge of this glacier right there, and also this stuff well, actually in here you can see like part of some of the glacier on this side in here. But in this little trough in here is where this actual glacier is. Columbia ice fields is what it's known as here. And yeah, it's lots of fun down here. Good morning, Daisy. Good to see you there, Daisy. Let's see who else was in the chat here. Let me go back a little bit. We got Susan K, who's been down here talking about how hard it is here. What's this old goat in there? Drone attack. I don't know where there's a drone attack. I didn't see a drone around here. Seashells in there. Hey, Seashells. Perhaps Uncle John could make this hike, says Seashells.
I could, but I didn't take my medications.
Susan K says, my husband's moving cattle away from fire for a while. We're staying on a trailer. Can't even be outside. Wow, Susan, that doesn't sound great at all. Where there's smoke all the way around us here. Smoke in here. Here you can see the hikers that were with the ice walks contingent are now hiking up the hill, going to the what is the toe of the glacier, up that hill there. So yeah, they're hard at it there, going up there. Old goat, are they pooping on the ice fields too? Yeah, right. I don't
They
know.
have outhouses here.
Yeah, exactly. I did the long walk at the ice field, great hike, about 8.5 kilometers. Tommy needs to send up a drone. Yeah, hiking alternative kind of thing. Yeah, exactly.
Not legal.
No, yeah, exactly. Not legal because in the federal parks in Canada, you cannot fly a drone.
They don't do that.
And I've actually seen where a guy had a drone. He flew it in the park. He made a video. He went home. He uploaded the video. And then he got a knock on the door from
Cool.
the park's police. And they gave him a big fine for flying his drone in the provincial or the federal parks. So up here in Canada, you can't fly a drone in the provincial park, unfortunately. Partibonza, hey, good to see you in there. Partibonza. Smoky, real smoky there, Susan. Sorry to hear that. My girl likes to wear spikes around her neck, never on her feet, says Troy. Yeah, that sounds kinky. Kinkier than hell. She probably has handcuffs tied to the bedpost, too. I don't know.
It's called goth.
Goth, yeah. Tommy, would you read your chat? Quack needs your attention. Damon Dad, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll stick to Vancouver Island, says Seashells. Diamond Dad, Washington State. Actually, let me go back in the chat here. The chat goes back a long ways here. And it's really hard for me to get everything. Well, the chat, there's a lot of chat in here. Holy crap.
It's on your phone. You can't see it well.
Yeah, I know. I'm scrolling on the thing here. Let's see. We got Kimberly saying good morning. Seashell says very nice, very nice. Leo was in there saying good day. Yeah, saw you in there, Leo. Good to see you. Tommy, how many beers did I drink last night? I had 2 beers last night. Two. Juice is in there. Hey, Juice, good to see you. Last time I was there was in the late 1980s. Well, it's probably shrunk a little bit even since then because these signposts here are like, it looks like it shrinks about, I don't know, 100 feet every year or something like that. I don't know. I have to Google that to see how much it actually shrinks. Leo says, taking a little break today. Nice to see you. Nice and cool. Supposed to be, 117. I saw that comment there earlier. We ate hot dogs last night. We had 2 hot dogs each. Van looks a lot nicer than the shit box parked in Juice's driveway, says Pam. Hey, I don't like to call out or say anything negative about anyone, but yeah, we're styling and profiling down here, as they say. Quack, I know you're doing stuff, but please call me soon. I have to know how to get a hold of you. So I can only phone you if you give me your phone number. I don't have your phone number. So send me a DM, a message over on Facebook, okay? I'll check my Facebook when I get off my stream here. Quack 13 got that, so we'll get a hold of you to see what we can do. I know I talked to you there before, and I said I might be able to help you with something, but I'm not sure about that issue. But we'll see what goes on there. Small backstory. I've had to evacuate my home, and a couple of days ago, I was telling me online I was going to go call me about offering me possible rental to live in. Yeah, okay. I see what you're talking about there. Yeah, I said I could might be able to help you out, is what I said. But there's conditions with everything, so I'll give you a phone call, and we'll talk to you about that. There's gold in them there hills. Yeah, break out the mining pan there. Yeah, exactly. Look at this rock around here, and look at redder is better too. See that red seam in there? Something in there. Plus, there might be some kind of quartz or something. I'm looking over here, and this looks like some quartz vein or something over in there. But they don't allow gold mining in the federal parks. Can't do it up here. So I don't know if there's gold or not. Hard to say.
It's around
Mama Red in there?
It's around the quartz anyways.
Hey, Mama Red, I hear a railroader's taking in the homeless. Oh my God, Pam, come on. Let's be nice to everyone here. Railroad is so kind. Yeah, exactly. Susan says, I love the ice fields, Tommy. Are you sure that's a squirrel? It's a chipmunk, I think. because they also have golden mantled ground squirrels. Okay, it had white and black stripes on its back. So I don't think it was a squirrel because a squirrel doesn't have stripes on its
It
back.
was a chipmunk because of the sides that were round.
It was
a
pretty
chipmunk.
small too. It was fairly
And the
small.
tail's small.
Yeah, small tail. The consensus over here is we think it was some kind of a chipmunk. Chippy the chipmunk. How about that? Larry bundled up. Beautiful. It is beautiful down here. There's no doubt about that. We're having lots of fun here too. Last night was a little bit chilly though. A little chilly. Yeah, because we were parked about 3.5 kilometers to the south of the ice fields here, and we're high up altitude wise, right? So when you get high up in the mountains, close to where the actual ice is here, like we are right now, it's a little bit chilly. It was set +7 degrees this morning. Please read your chat. Okay, we're reading the chat there. We're getting that. My girl likes to wear spikes. We got that one. And Susan, you got a lot of smoke in there. Yeah, we're hearing that. That's crazy. Lots of fires going on all over the place these days. Send a drone. Yeah, we can't send a drone up here. I'm just going back over the chat here again. And you did the long walk. Oh, you mean did you actually do the walk that these guys were talking about here on the actual ice? And it's about 8.5 kilometers, and you're on the ice. Because I don't know how. Let me look at this message here. But
Hey, Mark.
the problem. Yeah, I don't want that. This is all it's doing is cropping out my stream here. Check. Yeah, we're still in here. Look at you message him and you see what he wants.
Hey, Mom.
Diamond Dad, pretty. Thanks a lot for that. Our Damon Dad. Got you in there. Are they pooping on the ice fields? We see that one there. I got that one about your husband moving the cattle. That's unfortunate because of the fires and stuff like that going on there. Susan, I don't know where you're at there. Where are you actually at where you got a fire problem there? I'm not too sure that I know exactly where you're living. Yeah, Uncle John's not gonna make the hike. He's sitting here beside me. It's nice and hot in the van here though, with the sun beating down on here. Uncle's probably full of scratches and black eye after the trip getting there. May not be for a hike. That's with us fighting, I guess. With the trip up here, yeah, because we were arguing and stuff.
Pounds heavier than he is. Or 250 pounds heavier than he is. He doesn't have a chance.
Yeah, exactly. 420 Troll Central in there. Was the glacier thicker when you were younger, or is it less now? Well, it does. It's not a matter of thicker, but the ice is actually retreating. And right here where we're sitting, this is probably I didn't see one of those signs right around here, but as we were driving up here on the road, there's little signs on the road, and they're date markers, and it started like in the 1800s, and then 1905, and then 1920, 1942. You know what I mean? Like there's signs all the way, and as you walk up this trail here, that trail over there, there's signs along that trail that say how far the ice was down here in days gone by, right? And you go, there's the date. It's dated all the way up there to where you get over that hill there, and that's where modern day today is at, right? Here's another group of hikers going up there, and they've got some hiking sticks and running shoes and stuff like that. I don't know where they came from. You've got literally people showing up here like crazy, like busloads of people and stuff like that. This is a real world attraction here, where people come here from all over the world to do some hiking and stuff like that. They bring their own hiking sticks and boots and stuff like that. And like I say, this guy here, the guy that we were talking to right there in that truck, you can see that there's just tons of people showing up there with him, and they're putting those cleats. They're getting hiking boots on, and they've got cleats. They're carrying the cleats up, but once they get onto the ice, then they're putting those cleats on and doing their things. He's been doing that since for 40 years already. Icewalks.com. So check out that website there, and you can find out more about what he actually does there. But yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, it wasn't thicker, but it was down here. Like I was down here probably in the 1980s or something like that, you know. And definitely the ice has melted since then. But you know, people are going, well, yeah, global warming and whatever. Yeah, well, this ice was melting back in the 1800 before humans really started pumping in so much CO2 into the atmosphere that you could say that humans were causing global warming. The Earth is warming all on its own without any help from humans. But are humans helping to cause global warming? Probably, with all of the airplanes flying and all the cars and all the CO2 and everything that's being pumped in. We're probably helping out the Earth that is probably in a warming trend already to begin with, right? There's more people popping in here and getting ready.
Get the dog.
There's doggy num num.
Take a look right there. See the dog?
Dog?
No, it's just below. He dropped.
No, I can't see a dog. No.
There was a dog. He was carrying a little dog. He
Oh,
looks so
okay.
cute.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Yeah. Stupid. That was one of those wiener dogs.
There's
Love the wiener dog.
there's a
It was like
wiener dog going up the hill. Why are you getting hungry? Hot dog?
No, the wiener dog is being carried by the owner.
The ice fields are shrinking fast too. Yeah, exactly. They're shrinking all over the world, as a matter of fact. You know, because I
Here
mean,
we'll be out of freshwater glacier water in about 30 years, 40 years.
exactly. Troy says no drones, no gold panning. What kind of Rudy Poot park are they running down there? Geez, yeah. Well, that's just it. Is that it's a park? It's a natural wonder, and you can't even take a rock from this park. You know, like if the Ricky Ranger saw you picking a rock up off the ground and loading it in your truck or something, they'd probably give you a fine. You know, it's like that kind of a thing here.
Don't pick
So
up rocks.
yeah, national park. It's actually there in Hawaii. If you take one of those rocks, it's actually bad for your karma. You know, and you end up bad things happen to you, and then people send those rocks back to the park after having some bad experiences. There you go. Yeah, exactly. Pam, I don't expect you to understand what happened, but watch what you say. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a crisis situation that Quack is in there, by the way. So, just saying, there's not a funny situation. So yeah, don't make fun of Quack. Leave your personal problems at home, chat. Yeah, let's have some fun. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Susan says near the town of Clinton, but we don't live here. Cattlemen's Association hired my hubby and a handful of others to move livestock. We're staying in a fire camp. I'm not sure I can stay too long. Oh, wow. Clinton. Gotcha. We get that now. Yeah, old goat. Yeah, I know Quack. I've met Quack a number of times there already. Quack lives in Edmonton. So we'll see what happens there. What's it to you? Apparently, we need to keep our personal problems off chat. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I think I'm down to the end of the chat right here with that comment. Other than Botrix, which is talking about gambling or something like that. Quack says, thanks, Troy. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, we're out here having fun. We're doing our thing. There you can see all of the people walking up the hill. I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty. We're zoomed out here quite a bit, but there's lots of people walking up that hill. Let me see here a bit. Let's see, where are they?
August 9th. So.
Right in there. More. No, that's Okay, there we go. There's a zoomed in shot where you can see the path where the people are walking up. And over this hill is where those glaciers are, which, of course, we're parked right here in a very opportune parking spot, very close to the trail here, the head of the trail. But you can see the masses of people climbing up there to see the glacier. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. And that up there is also glacier. That's glacier on that part of the mountain, and it's smoky, so you can't see it. But when I rode the bus up there, and you're on that bus going along that trail in there, and you look up at that glacier, it's blue. It is blue, and you can kind of see a bit of blue on it, right in the edge. If I put my finger in here, right over in here, you can see a little bit of blue right in there. But this is like a flow of a glacier down here, and this is all glacier in here. So it gives you an idea what the glacier. But this area in here behind this hill is just a huge, huge glacier from that side of the mountain over to that side of the mountain, all in this area. But of course, all we see is what you see, what it is. But we're zoomed in here now, and that's a long ways away from me. That's maybe what 2 kilometers away from us or something, where they're walking right there, or a kilometer, something like that. And they're walking up that hill. So it's, you got to be in pretty good shape. Number one, you're in high altitude here because we're high above sea level here. This is like akin to walking up, what's that mountain there? Kilimanjaro, or, well, not quite like that. But we're in high altitude. There's no doubt about that already. And you're walking up even higher. So the air is pretty thin up here. So, you better be in good shape if you want to be taking the trek up here and doing your stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, that's it. We're in the mobile studio here, the Tommy Temper mobile studio, on location at Columbia Icefields. And it's a lot of fun down here. Yeah, there is quartz rock in here right in front of me. You can see a bunch of quartz in the rock here. So, yeah, you never know. There might be gold in the area here, but you can't mine it. You can't take it with you. You can't fly a drone. You can't do a bunch of stuff in here. You just have to do what you can do. And from here, when we start driving, we're going to be driving towards Jasper next, which is north of here. And we're going to lose cell because before here, I have no idea what the current elevation is here. I have no idea. You'd have to do a grok or a search online. Just do a search and just say, what is the elevation of Columbia Icefields, and you'll probably get an elevation on that. But I know that I have been up here camping, okay? And some of the elevations up here are high enough that it's like you put a pot of water on your Bunsen burner or whatever, and it starts boiling. And it's like, as I recall, it was like the water wasn't even hardly hot at all. It was like lukewarm. You know what I mean? It's like water boils completely differently up here than it does at sea level. I forget what it was there now, but it was like weird. It was like weird, the boiling of water. Maybe somebody in the chat knows more about that. But the higher your altitude is, the water boils completely differently. I think it maybe boils quicker or something. I don't know. But it's like weird. Anyways, I'm drinking I didn't have a coffee. So I had one of these monster drinks here with zero sugar. So that's what I'm having instead of my coffee. Because I hear these things have a lot of caffeine. What does it say about here? Some people are impossible to please. I would have to agree with that. As soon as they get what they thought they wanted, they always want more. Why is that? Our team of, what is it, riders And monster girls are no different. They've been dropping some hints lately. They've been asking us for a new monster drink, a little less sweet, lighter tasting, zero sugar, but with a full load of our Monster Energy blend, whatever the hell that is. I don't know what the Monster Energy blend is, but I'm drinking it right now. Sure.
You didn't even know what it is.
White is the new black. Oh, is that right? White is the new black. Don't tell that to a black person because they'll get like Al Munson. He'd get pissed off at you. Notice that I banned. Hey, you know what's something that I banned a bunch of people from Catamus Rex's channel in here, and Al Munson isn't here. It's like he's not banned, but because I banned some of his friends, he's like, well, I'm pissed off at Tommy Temper that he banned Catamus Rex, so now I'm not going to go in Tommy Temper's channel. Is that the way it is? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But I thought about him when I read that. Yeah. Anyways, it's less sweet because it doesn't really taste that sweet, and it's actually not too bad. But it's probably not great for you. You know how they want to ban these energy drinks in schools. Well, there's got to be a reason for that. I think I'm 3 feet, says Troy. Old Goat says, the old goat, no fluoride in the water. Pure water may boil quicker. Maybe. But no, the altitude.
Low pressure.
Yeah. Less pressure on the water itself, so it bubbles quicker. That's what it was. It was like it bubbles quicker, but you put your finger in the water and it's not like it didn't burn me. You know what I mean? What do you know about that?
In space,
Yeah.
when the capsules, the Apollo capsules, they didn't have air conditioners. They put a pot of water under the astronaut. As it got to the lower altitudes, at 0 degrees, it boiled.
So what do you know about boiling water at high altitude, like in the mountains here?
You have to use a pressure cooker, otherwise it doesn't kill anything.
It doesn't get hot enough?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. So the water, it starts bubbling, and it looks like you would think that it's boiling, and you would think that it's 100 degrees Celsius, but it's releasing air from the water, and it bubbles. That's why it's bubbling.
It's a vapor. It vaporizes.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, look at, he's come back. He's all the way back from the adventure. Look at the smile on his face there, too. Let's get the interview with Carlin here. And see what he says. Was that an adventure of a lifetime to see that? What'd you think of that? What was it like being up there on the top of that mountain?
That's pretty crazy.
Pretty crazy? That's what you'd say? Well, I'm glad that you took the video there. Did you snap some pictures up there?
Yeah.
Good. Sounds good. Okay, well, that's not the greatest interview, but Uncle John will give us the update on that. Uncle John, what do you think about the whole thing down here? Have you actually walked up here before?
No, I've never been here, but I don't have so much as a jacket or proper clothes to go up there.
Did you need a jacket up there? Was it cold up there?
Yeah, I did.
Was it cold?
Was a little, yeah.
A little cold. I don't think you need a jacket to go up there. You could go up there. This is actually a hot day, middle of summer. I've been up here when it's been so freaking windy that I had a parka on and a hoodie on a parka on, and you need gloves, and we were just freezing. It was like a blizzard up here.
Mm-hmm.
Today is actually a nice day. Even if you stand outside here, it's actually quite nice. Let's see that picture. Let's see your phone again there. Let's see if we can show the audience the picture that you took up there. Let me see.
This one?
Okay, there you go. So there's the picture up on the top of the ridge there, and he's actually sitting right on the glacier, and you can see it doesn't look white either. It looks dirty, right? It looked like dirt on the top there.
But the ice is clean, but the dirt got trapped.
Yeah, the dirt is on the top of the ice, but like if you were to dig down a little bit of that ice there, it's like blue ice, And you can see behind him how how it's just ice fields, a glacier in behind, like where his head is there. That's like way far back on that glacier. But he walked all the way up there to where there was ice at that location there. And he snapped. Oh, actually, you got somebody to snap your picture.
I did.
Oh, right on. Yeah, it's not a selfie, but
like Filipino-ish, maybe lady.
oh, okay. Yeah, some person gave him a shot on the. Let's see what else we got here.
Which one?
Here's another shot of the glacier itself, which is kind of a dirty colored glacier color. Another shot of some mountains and stuff like that. Let's see, we're getting a bit of glare here. That's from up at the glacier area there. Here's another one that's kind of cool shot of the glacier there, looking up towards what we can't see here because of this rock right in front of us here. But yeah,
like a roll pile.
Pretty cool stuff. Another one here. Sorry for any blurriness or whatever. Oh, here you can see where right at the very edge of the glacier, you can see where there's a trough of water there, a little river of water running off of the glacier coming down towards where we're at here. Over to
water collects under the glacier and it flows out like a little stream.
Yeah, and right there, that is it, because you can see the ledge of the glacier and where the water is on that side of it there. Right there is where the melt spot is. That is the toe of the glacier right there. That's pretty cool. Cool stuff. There you go. That's it. That's like a lifetime kind of a thing there. Pretty cool. We like it. Okay, I don't know what we're gonna be like here for internet or whatever. Let's see. Let me just zoom in here a bit.
Probably not till Jasper.
Yeah, we're gonna lose internet here pretty soon. As soon as we leave this site, we will be out of internet, out of everything. And what we're gonna do here?
You okay?
But I just want to go back to the other side of the highway, a little further away from this rock that we have here, and we'll give you a shot of here. Okay, there we go.
John, can I put this back in the fridge? Yeah.
Put that back in the fridge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to start the van and we'll go across the road here. We're not done yet with the locations here, but we'll see.
I already got a drink.
Okay, we're backing up in the lot here.
Recycle.
Thanks.
No problem.
Okay, look around us, everyone. Make sure there's no people.
I don't see anybody on my side.
As we back up in the lot.
It's starting to fill up pretty fast.
It is, yeah. When we first got here, we had the what the hell was that? Lock that thing, so nothing falls out of our bathroom.
But it's like the comic closet full of stuff.
Kamikaze. Plazi.
I got the pictures of the glaciers.
Right on. Looking good. Okay, we're gonna go down that valley right there towards Jasper. Here you can see more people showing up. This is like primitive camping out here. Oh, primitive camping. That's what it was last night. Primitive camping. And look you can see these guys going through the potholes here. Holy jeez. The potholes are bad down here. Think that they come here with a little gravel truck and fill a little gravel in here, but
They did. This gravel doesn't hold, that's all.
yeah, it must be a wash. This is kind of a wash that we're going through right here. And it's like these movies, where you see they're in deep dark Africa or something.
Yeah, see like big potholes.
We're in the mountains here. Whoa.
Those are so huge. Geez.
Big potholes.
Yeah, you gotta put something in them. The rock just pushes it out when every car goes out.
It's hot in here. I'm gonna. Oh man, holy jeez! Got to go really, really slow here.
Yeah, well, they just put bumps in
Be
there.
careful, there's up here.
And look at there's a giant rock fell right here.
Uh-huh.
Came down the hill here and landed right there. Little culvert here we got to go over with the water going through there.
Yeah, I can see water going. They make like a big pond.
Jeepers creepers.
How's that already getting big?
Another culvert. Lots of rocks around it. This was all covered by glacier. Okay, right here is a sign on my right, or my left, rather. It says 1948. So in 1948, this was the toe of the glacier right here where we're at. There's a sign, little signpost. It's hard for you to see, but I can see it right here.
What does it say on the top?
I don't know. I have to get out of the truck to see it.
Well, it's too rusted to over.
Okay, so 1948, the glacier was there. Now here's another sign. It says 1942. So in 1942, it was here. So if you can see how far, we're driving quite slow here, but you can see how many feet that glacier recedes, over time with these little markers right here.
Yeah, you can see like where it was, all these rocks.
Something going on here with the pylons here. I don't know what the hell it, but speed limit 5.
Yeah, you're going too fast.
This is like the road is kind of eroded here. Here's 1935 at this sign. The glacier was here at 1935.
Because the road's washing out. Was washing out.
Yeah, the road is washed out on our side here on the right. On the right side, it's washed out.
Look, it's going pretty good here.
We got to go slow in here. This could collapse even while we go over it here. See?
Let's just get out of here.
Get the hell out of here right now.
Dang, that thing is
Because it's washing the road out from underneath. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
exactly.
There's a lot of water coming down there.
See if there's. Did we miss a sign? There was another sign somewhere. Oh, over here's a sign coming up.
I check God.
He walked from the chalet. Okay, here's another sign. It says 1925. So in 1925, the glacier was right here.
It receded a lot.
Yeah. There's some guy in the middle of the road. What the hell is he doing? Some tourist from,
He's taking a picture of his.
I think it's a Japanese tourist.
They don't have to be run over.
No.
Calling in people.
You're live on the Tommy Kemper Show. Okay, here's 1908. The glacier was here in 1908 at this location. Okay, get that mosquito out of here. 1908. I think that mosquito bit me. Okay, here's another one, another sign here. 1890. Okay, in the year 1890, this is where the glacier was right here. So that tells you that the glacier has been receding since 1890. And I don't think there was a whole bunch of CO2 being pumped into the atmosphere in 1890. What do you think, John?
Well, it's one of those things. The volcanoes put out CO2.
Exactly, yeah. Not just man. I'm thinking about.
No, I'm thinking volcanoes, natural things, pockets of trapped CO2 get escape. Some lakes actually are quite deadly because they have a CO2 trapped in them in the lakes themselves.
Absolutely, yeah. I hear you.
But we have to be careful because when it gets to a certain point, we're not going to be able to live here without a space habitat.
Exactly. Here's Brewster sightseeing buses. So they bring people from the big cities over here, from Edmonton, from Calgary, from Banff and Jasper.
Oh, yeah.
And they bring people in these buses to see Columbia ice fields here. Here's the Columbia ice field bus.
They're dedicated, aren't they?
Yeah, pretty dedicated. Wow, he's picked up pretty close into the Tommy Temper mobile studio. That's what this is. This is the Tommy Temper mobile studio that we're in.
Why not?
Yeah. Why not just go with the flow?
Well,
Okay, the
sorry.
sign says Jasper this way, Lake Louise that way.
Let's hit the road.
Let's get breakfast
But hang on, I wanted to show you. We want to show you the ice fields again here. Okay, and the
at
only way I
Jasper.
can is by pulling in this lot here. So just hang on. I'm gonna pull back in here again. Because where we were sitting was like you couldn't see the ice fields. You could see the rock in front of the ice fields, right? So here's a spot where people can stop, and I think these people are camping overnight. We're stupid. We should have come here and just pulled in here and camped overnight here and saved ourselves $30 instead of. Here's that Icewalks guy, icewalks.com.
No, it's not free, but we could have parked. We could have done
Oh
here.
yeah, it's not free. You got to pay over there. Yeah, yeah. But we could have camped there. But there's Ice Walks doing their thing, filling up their vans and stuff like that.
We had a fire. We were good.
Probably would have been $30 to park on that parking lot.
It should be more expensive here for gas.
Oh, by the way, we filled up, and it was $2
and 52 cents.
52 cents a liter down the road from here, like just south of here.
Well, this was before the mountain.
$2.52 a liter. Holy jeez. I don't think I've ever paid that much for gas in my entire life. Now, there you can see the actual ice fields, right? You see that? This is a great shot right here.
Oh, you can see the buses going up.
Of the ice fields.
Watch your car going up.
You can see some
Cars
buses
can't do
going
that.
up there. You can see some. Oh, up at the top, you can see people walking where you were, Carla. See that trail? All the way up there.
There's no such thing as cars going up there because it's too dangerous.
Yeah, they only allow buses to go up.
Well, actually, not just buses. They also have the Arctic vehicles can go up there with the big tracks.
Exactly. So hang on a second. Let me just get in here with
It doesn't
the.
look like cars from here.
Let me get a zoom in shot here. Hang on. If I can zoom in here. Let me change. Okay, there we're zoomed in. Okay, so you can see in the very middle of the shot, there's a bus right there and some people getting off the bus, kind of about halfway up the ice field there. And the toe of the ice field is at the very bottom there. And that hill that you see there, we were just parked in that parking lot that you see right there. So we couldn't actually see the ice field from that parking lot. But this is a great shot right here of the actual ice field. This is it right here. And you can kind of see, it kind of looks bluish up there on that bit in there because that's ice in there. This is all thick ice in there. It's not, you're not just looking at snow on a mountain that melts, like it doesn't melt in the summertime. This stuff here doesn't melt in the summertime, but it absolutely is melting because you saw as we were going down the road that it's like a big flow of ice kind of, that's
A big giant ice cube.
a big ice cube. Yeah, exactly. On this mountain, the Columbia ice fields, Athabasca, whatever.
There was once a lake here of frozen ice,
Yeah.
water, but it didn't.
Yeah, and you
Not
can,
frozen, but melted water. But then the ice actually melted away, and then
exactly, and you can see a lake at the bottom of this shot right here. You can see a kind of a nice blue, like a light blue colored lake at the bottom there. That you could drink right out of that right there. I'm sure. As long as it's flowing water. That flowing water off of the ice there, you could drink that. I don't know that I would
dirt
drink.
falls away, but the water stays clean.
Yeah, but that's the ice fields right there. Yeah, the rest of it is history here.
Europe.
Okay, we're in the mobile studio here that the Tommy Temper shows.
Europe's water source.
And yeah, thanks a lot. Hey, Fry TV, good to see you in there. Troy in there. Q60 race is over. $23 a gallon. Race fuel. Yeah, okay. Highway robbery, yeah, if you're racing or whatever. But that's not something you're burning in your vehicle. But think about how much that is: $2.52 a liter. Do the calculation on that, and how much is that a gallon? That's gas in Alberta. But of course, it's at Highway Robbery Station in between Jasper and Lake Louise.
Last chance station.
Yeah, the last chance station. You run out of gas in this area here, you pay through the nose. In fact, I bet it's quite expensive even in Jasper, right?
It's going to be more expensive.
We'll find out because we're heading on the road north to Jasper here right away. So we're going to lose cell, I think, at this point as we head north. So I think what we'll do is we will stop our broadcast here right now and Quack, I will check Facebook for a phone number and then I'll give you a phone call, okay? See if we can touch base with you. I just need to make one other phone call to confirm that something is available. Okay, anyways, we'll see you all later. Take care. Stay out of trouble. Give us a thumbs up. Give the stream a thumbs up. Hey, come on. Share it out, whatever, if you're on Facebook or any of those other places there. And we'll see you when we go live again. We'll be going live probably around the Jasper, Alberta area there. Maybe we'll be walking around Jasper and we'll go live and we'll show you what it looks like down there. And thanks a lot to icewalks.com for doing that interview with us there. That was actually kind of impromptu on the spot. And, I'm kind of glad that, it's kind of funny though, because he said, who are you? Who you with? Before he would give me the interview, I don't know who he wouldn't want to give an interview to, but we're not a troll or something like that. You guys might be trolls, not everybody, but some of you might be trolls in the chat. We know that for sure. But yeah, thanks a lot, everyone. Thumbs up. You make the broadcast because without you watching, there would be no reason for me to do this other than just save it for myself to watch later or something like that. In that case, I wouldn't go live. I would just be doing a video. But this way, we get to do a little bit longer video and get saved on YouTube. What do you see over there?
We're not sure. We're trying to figure it out.
What's that?
We don't know.
Oh, a chipmunk. Oh,
We
okay.
don't know that what it is because it's a. Yeah, it could be anything.
Oh,
Could
I
be
don't.
varmint.
Oh, I don't see it. Oh, there's some animal over there around that guy's tire over there. That's what they're looking at. But pretty hard to see. I don't see anything moving
I
down
don't
there.
see anything either.
Yeah, it's probably a chipmunk. It was obviously chipmunks.
Or a marmot.
Marmot is bigger though, way bigger than a chipmunk.
Yeah, because he saw it right away, so it's maybe.
A marmot is like fat. It's like a rat, like a big rat.
Maybe it's a
That's
shrew.
what a marmot is like.
Maybe it's a shrew.
I don't know. Who knows? Who knows for sure? Who knows for sure? 6.
Oh, we gotta go to the hot.
Troll Central in there. Everyone got banned, so Troll Central's in here. Okay, you guys, see you later. Take care. Oh, there's that bus too.
It's a bird.
There's a bus coming down there. Hang on, let me get that bus. Let me on a. Okay, where's that bus? Okay, the bus is somewhere in there.
I can see a lot of people up there.
Yeah, you can see that bus. Now that's a bus that has like some big wheels. Oh no, those are these other buses. Oh, that's what it is. Those buses that we saw go up the hill there, and then you transfer you over into a tracked bus, a bus that has giant wheels on it that we can't really show you
It's
here
over
now.
there on the mountain.
But you can see the buses going up the mountain there.
There's also like a white.
Yeah.
The white one.
Well, the track bus can't go on the roads. So
Yeah, so they take you with those buses up there, and then they
Onto the
transfer
ice,
you
yeah.
onto the ice bus. I guess you call it ice bus, which has got giant wheels on that ice bus.
Probably got like
well,
a big
or
parking
giant
lot up
tracks,
there.
one of the two.
Yeah, exactly. Kimberly, hey, thanks a lot for the kind words, and good to see everyone. Thank you everybody for all the kind words in there in the chat because this is a lifetime opportunity. I really enjoy coming out here to the mountains. You guys, I told you that we'd be coming to the mountains, and some of the scenery coming out here was just fantastic. We couldn't show you because there was no cell connection. We lost cell connection. If you were watching my last stream there, when we got close to the mountains, in fact, we didn't even really see much for
The park edge.
the park edge, that kind of area there. But this is Columbia Ice Fields. Tommy Temper coming in from the Columbia Ice Fields in the Jasper. We were in the Banff National Park, now in the Jasper National Park. It makes a transition just a little bit south of where we're at here. Okay, and we're going to be heading down the road to Jasper. So, yeah, look forward to us going live over in that area. We're going to find a place to camp over there somewhere around Jasper. We're maybe going to try and make it to Mayette Hot Springs, right, which is kind of at the closer to the towards Edmonton there as you're heading through the park here. So yeah, we might be in the hot springs. Hey, I could go live from the hot springs. Yeah. And we would have our bathing suits on, John. What do you think of that?
We'll do an underwater cam. We'll put them in a Ziploc bag.
A Ziploc. Yeah, we need a Ziploc bag for the camera. But look forward to some bathing suit action at Mayette Hot Springs. John. Yeah, you're on camera here. So, yeah, what do you say to the audience here so far? What do you think of the trip so far?
My hair's a mess. It's a terrible thing.
No, we're not talking about your hair.
Okay, what?
You want to go for a haircut in Jasper?
Well, the thing about it is that, come on, I guess anywhere. I just like the glacier. It's nice.
It's nice. But look at that. You can't make this crop up. Okay, everyone. Bye-bye for now. Take care. Stay out of trouble. And if you're going to walk on a glacier, make sure you bring cleats or bring your golf shoes. They'll probably work, eh? Golf shoes?
There's cleats.
Bye-bye.
Get your metal cleat sharp golf shoes.
Exactly. Have fun.